Hello, everybody! EA is so desperate to sell The Sims 4 Star Wars Journey to Batuu that it's gonna try and pretend that this content is required to buy absolutely anything or to run absolutely anything Sims 4 related. Yeah, at some point for some people, this wording has changed to we suggest that you get this content, and at some point some people have managed to see the fact that they're trying to bundle The Sims 4 Star Wars Journey to Batuu into everything. But for some people, 2 days ago, and 1 day ago still, the notification was that you require to access all content. The Sims 4 Star Wars Journey to Batuu game pack is also required. Now, the way that I imagine that EA is gonna try and spin this, because they have not given any official statement on this, is that they're gonna say, for the full The Sims 4 experience, you technically require every stuff pack, game pack, and expansion pack there is. Therefore, the message is not lying. However, the way that it comes off to the consumer is if you're trying to buy anything The Sims 4 and they tell you that this game pack is required, you go, whatever I am buying will not work without me purchasing this game pack too. This isn't the only person that noticed. A few suggestions that go great with The Sims 4 cool kitchen stuff. The Sims 4 Star Wars Journey to Batuu game pack. And this lady kept on saying that people keep on asking if it's true, so here's quick video proof.
Put retweets or replies asking if it's true about joining to Batuu being required. So let me just show you real quick. This is my first pet stuff, right? Whoops, you're missing something. To access all content, it's required. How is it required for my first pet stuff? Like, this is either a really stupid glitch, or they're just trying to push Batuu so hard because the sales are so bad that they're lying that it's required. I don't know, but I think it's absolutely hilarious and also really annoying at the same time how EA are just doing this.
So this is a video. Now, there was some arguments 2 days ago that this may have been a glitch. But this line, you are required this game pack, or we suggest this game pack, or would you like to also buy this game pack, has been translated to other languages. People are getting this notification in multiple languages, meaning that how can this be a glitch if they spend time translating it? They must have changed the language. A pop-up still appears, but it says a few suggestions that would go great with The Sims 4. It is still very annoying for people shopping. The sales for this pack must have been quite poor. Same thing here in France. I clicked on my first pet stuff, but also toddler stuff that I don't have either. Same thing. It says to access all content, Journey to Batuu is required. Now, same here in Germany. The Sims 4 Star Wars Rieseneck Batuu gameplay pack. It once again states that it is required. So if you're lucky, you're gonna get a notification stated that we suggest that you get this stuff pack. But if you're game pack, it is a game pack. But if you're not lucky, the game will tell you that you require to buy it in order to have access to all content, which once again, I am gonna assume that EA is trying to spin it as you require to buy it to have the access to all available The Sims 4 content, which is not a lie. You require to have all DLC to have the full DLC experience. But when they word it like that, when you're trying to buy a DLC, it comes off as you are required to have this item to run this other DLC that you are purchasing right now, and not to just have a complete experience. Because EA, everybody's like aware that you need all the DLCs for complete experience. People are just not buying them because they don't want that part of the experience. They don't feel like they need the complete experience, and they don't think that they're gonna use it. I am gonna assume that what happened here is that The Sims 4 Star Wars Journey to Batuu has sold really, really, really poorly, and EA needs to push it absolutely any way that they can. If it did sell quite poorly, and it actually makes a trend, it would make me happy, because that would make them move on from The Sims 4. Now, I am not too sure if that would make The Sims 5 happen, or would that make EA can the franchise? But I would like for them to stop. I think it's time to stop. It has been 6 years of never-ending DLC, and the full game price with all DLC, which they're now close to 40, is probably close to £1,000 or more. When your game reaches the value of £1,000 or more, it is definitely time to stop. That is not a realistic amount of money. I know that by the time that I stopped buying stuff, which was 2016, which has been 4 years ago, the value of my collection that I deeply regret investing into was something close to £250. Current value of a Simmers collection will be definitely over 700. That is just how bad it has gotten. As to compare to what The Sims 2, which had how much DLC? 10? A bit above 10 at most. It had like some expansion and some stuff packs. As compared to The Sims 1 that had under 10 DLC. Sims 3 had the store, but we're approaching the point where The Sims 4's price will overtake The Sims 3 with all store content. And the store was another dirty thing that EA was trying to push before. It's very hard to avoid seeing it in-game. With even when you own items from it, the game still goes, hey, I know that you bought the steampunk fridge off the store and you can like place it in-game and everything, but would you like to buy that exact same copy of the fridge that you have already bought? Because if you haven't seen it, here's an advertisement and we don't know how to filter these, so you get it to see it even if you own the content. Well, hey, there are ways to disable it, but that was another pit of snakes. But now we're really deep into this DLC hellhole. DLC hellhole of DLCs that are really, frankly, not worth the money that they're asking for, which is why they're not selling. And now that they're not selling, EA is trying to force you to buy them. Yay! I feel like this is something that people should know. People outside of the Sims community should know, for I have not noticed it until I went back to the Sims community to check up on the previous subject that we discussed yesterday. It's just Sims community is so closed off that the news barely ever escape its own little void. So unless somebody comes in and grabs it, nobody knows about it. So, bottom line, EA is kind of scummy, honestly. That is the bottom line, and I wonder if this breaks any laws to advertise your product like that and to try and get people to buy it like that. Because once again, I believe that EA thinks that they're saying one thing, while everybody else interprets it the other way, and I believe that this is on purpose. So this has been today's gaming news from today's gaming news channel, presented to you by Berta, which now likes gothic clothes. I really like it. I really like it. If you like my content, please subscribe. I try to put out these videos every single day. Unless I get really tired and then I miss a day. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Toodaloo.